thank you for joining me. I'm Apollo the Storyteller, and this is the beginning of Elderscrolls 3 Morrowind. I'm gonna start streaming again. I did this years ago for the 17 people who watched back then, but I actually want to do this again, and I want to make it a semi-regular thing that I do every week, 2 or 3 times a week. Um, uh, I want to take a stab at streaming. I want to take a stab at exploring stories in video games. That said, this is going to be a really slow burn. If you like watching gameplay that just takes its time to explore a world, to live in the world, then you've come to the right place. If this is something you want to fall asleep to, go right ahead. I don't mind. I want to really take the time to absorb this story. I've never fully played Morrowind. It's a game that I liked whenever I was a kid, but I just wasn't right in the right place to actually play it well because this is a hard game. This is not the kind of game that a typical RPG player of today would play. This requires a lot of um, forethought. But I'm going to role play a specific type of character. I like to play thieves in the Elder Scrolls series. Definitely what I played in uh, um, Elder Scrolls Online and also in Skyrim. And so I'm going to play a thief. I'm going to join the Thieves Guild. I'm going to see what kind of trouble I can get in. I'm going to see who I can pickpocket, who I can, manipulate into giving me their money, or if I can win people over, get out of bad situations. That's the way I'm going to play. And so this is going to be very much of a role play type of thing. And I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's begin. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the Third Era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to certain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in the nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up.
Oh, I'm already gonna have to change something. God, that voice audio is so quiet. Turn this up a little bit, turn that back a little bit. Ah. Call me Apollo.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
So I'm a prisoner on this ship, and I'm about to be released.
This is where we get off. Come with me.
Yeah, tutorial stuff. Again with the voices. Voice audio is all the way up. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Take all that stuff back. As you can see, this game's quite dated. I think this game's from 2002, if I remember correctly.
Let's keep this as civil as possible.
Let's keep this as civil as possible. Yes, no problem, sir. No, I shall break no more of your laws.
Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Thank you.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from here.
From where do I hail? Well, since I'm playing a thief, I think I'm gonna go with Wood Elf. And oh god, these so ugly. Um, I'll do the best with what I got. Should I play male or female? I'm gonna stick with male because I did already name myself Apollo. It seems more appropriate to me. Facial features. What's a scoundrel's face? I kind of like the almost like Vincent Price beard as a scoundrel. This one's also pretty good too. Someone with like sort of sly features. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. And then hair, not that. I think do I have bald? Okay, apparently wood elves are not bald creatures, so yeah, I think I'll go with this style. Alright, so as a wood elf, I get some skill bonuses, acrobatics, alchemy, light armor, which I'm going to focus on, and marksman and sneak. So those are appropriate for my play as a thief. I guess I won't worry too much about the voices because honestly, most of this game is not voice acted. I'll be doing a shitload of reading.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
You're gonna make me do paperwork. Because I'm not really good at customization and I want to take more of a narrative approach anyway, I'm gonna have them generate a class for me, and I'm gonna pick choices that are
a strange animal. Its leg
fitting.
Trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
Its legs trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. Draw your dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. Do not interfere in the natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you have never seen before. That seems exceedingly cruel. I don't want to be cruel. A thief doesn't need to be cruel. He just has to be greedy and an opportunist. So I'm gonna end his life.
Your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
Gather herbs for your mother who is preparing dinner. That seems a bit too tender for a thief. I think a thief is someone who didn't really have a strong relationship with their family, perhaps. Work in the forge with your father, casting iron for a new plow. Go catch fish at the stream using a net and a line. I think a thief is someone who's probably a little bit more lazy, and fishing is kind of a lazy thing. So even though it is a work of sorts. So yeah, let's catch some fish.
You a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Make up a story that makes your nickname a badge of honor instead of something humiliating. Make up an even more embarrassing nickname for him and use it constantly until he learns his lesson. Beat up your cousin, then tell him that if he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than this time. The kind of thief I imagine myself to be is one that's a little bit more shoots off at the mouth. So,
There
choose an
is a
embarrassing
lot of
nickname.
heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
In this times it is a necessary evil, although you do not necessarily like the idea, a telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war or in finding someone innocent of a crime. This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion into another human's mind. Loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it is too late. Well, I think a thief might want to try to find advantages. Definitely doesn't want to serve the king, but if it serves his own needs, then so be it.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family. Return to the store and give the definitely not returning the money. Definitely pocket the extra money, knowing that shopkeepers in general tend to overcharge customers anyway.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Pick up the bag and signal to the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to its rightful owner. Pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in times of trouble. Leave the bag there, knowing that it is better not to get involved. A thief will definitely pocket it. This could be his origin story, the first witness that, oh, you can just take things?
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Okay, this is about exchanging favors. Decline his offer knowing that your father expects to do the work and it expects you to do the work, and it is better not to be in debt. Ask him to help you knowing that two people can do the job faster than one. And agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. Accept his offer reasoning that as long as the stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning. This one I find a little bit harder if for the persona of a thief. Definitely not a rule follower, so I think I'm going to go with the last option. Cooperation is kind of an iffy business, I think, for thieves. No honor among thieves and all that.
While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Grab the hot pipe and try to push it away. Position yourself between the pipe and your mother. Push your mother out of the way. I think that a thief could still be a mama's boy.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
Give him the sweet roll now, without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and can come and take whatever he owes you. Then, or act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but at the last minute throw it in the air, hoping that they'll pay attention to it long enough for you to get a shot in on the leader. Drop the sweet roll and step on it. then get ready for the fight. I think a thief definitely is going to take a more indirect approach. So going to
Entering
bring his
town,
friends
you
in.
find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
Stand aside and allow the man to and mob to pass, realizing that it is probably best not to get involved. Rush to the town's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Rush to the man's aid immediately, despite your knowledge of the circumstances. A thief doesn't want to be noticed. He's not going to get involved. Your personality and past reflect an acrobat. Okay?
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were
Might
born
make some
under a
edits.
certain sign. And what would that be?
Certain sign. I've had a look at these before, and I was thinking either obviously the thief, Akaviri dagger, danger sense. I'm not really sure what that ability does. But I was also thinking steed, the steed, because it gives me 4 to 5 speed, so I can move faster. There's also the shadow, which gives me invisibility. Mardicus, what do you think? Should I go with more movement speed? I can't remember what Sanctuary does, so I'm not even sure if I should choose the Thief star sign or Steed for movement speed. There's also Lady. The Lady fortify personality, so that works well with negotiations. Fortify endurance makes it harder for me to. I think it increases stamina. There's also the Lord, restore health 2 points every 30 seconds, so it's a regen, but I have a weakness to fire. Could have a silver tongue, yeah. Which one was that again? That was. I already forgot which one it was. Yeah, it was the lady. Yeah, have a silver tongue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go with lady.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay, acrobatics. Governing attribute is strength. Skill enables one to jump long distances and to avoid damage when falling from great heights. Nimble acrobats can reach areas others cannot get to and can direct their paths while falling. Sneak. Okay, yeah, I have a high sneak rating, which is important. I'm also unarmored, so that means that even if I don't have a full set of armor, I still get some armor bonuses. Based on what I understand, I do still want to wear some armor. I'll probably pick some light armor, probably just a chest piece, but everything else will probably be unarmored because the chest piece provides the highest percentage of overall armor rating to the class, from my understanding. If I read the manual earlier, I think it provides about 30% of your overall armor rating. So I'll choose like a light armor chest piece, like some leather armor or something like that, and keep the rest of my body unarmored. Unless I find armor that has specific enchantments, and then I'll of course use those. Now I do have, among my minor skills, light armor. My understanding of minor skills is that these have a greater or lesser effect on my leveling as I increase these skills. So, yeah. Light armor, governing attribute, speed, endurance, willpower, personality, speed, agility. So I'm definitely going to have to invest a little bit into strength, but more so into agility as well as speed, and I need to invest a fair bit into personality. I have a very high score in personality, so right off the bat, I should be able to do pretty well in negotiations, and when I'm doing shopping, I should be able to haggle down the vendors a fair bit more. So I'll start by offering absurd prices in haggling. Now, I have miscellaneous skills, but these are very low, so I can't really rely much on these. Like block. So if I have a shield, it's not going to be necessary to have a shield, but it will provide some benefit. But shield only protects my front as well as my left. Armor. Armor skill. I've never actually looked at this one. Armor skill is used to maintain weapons and armor at top effectiveness. Worn weapons do less damage, obviously. Worn armor provides less protection against attacks, as wear increases the diminishing effectiveness of weapons and armor is dramatic. Okay, so I have to make sure that I keep the condition of my weapons and armor up to in tip-top shape. Used to main. Okay, so I guess I'll get some skills with that that allow me to maintain the durability of my armor. I also have a fair bit of luck, and that's pretty good too. That'll have a small effect on every action that I take. Personally, endurance affects your starting health, your health gain per level, and my maximum fatigue. Okay, so my stamina bar. Yeah, so these are good. These are good. I'm totally satisfied with this. Alchemy, I have some skill in as well. I need to make sure that whatever my first weapon is, though, that it's a... looks like I'm going to have to go with a short blade. So a dagger or something of that nature. Also, hand-to-hand is an option. So if I get a Kestis... actually, I might start with a Kestis, and I might just do Kestis and dagger. I'll try to start with a hand-to-hand weapon like a Kestis. Yeah, I think I understand my build, so we're gonna go with this. Now I have a stats menu. Okay. All right, here's my release identification. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim VII's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name, Apollo. Race, Wood Elf. Class, Acrobat. Signed, Socius Argala, agent of the Satanine, Imperial Census, and Excise, 16th of the last seed, 3rd era, 427. I'm going to take it. Alright, so this is my menu. I've got just common clothes, and that's my release identification I just picked up. I think I'm going to adjust these here. I really don't need that to be super big. Just big enough for that, and then I want to see my whole stat sheet. Okay. I always hit the escape button. That's not the right button.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
All right. I will talk to Celes Gravius. Now, my first attempt at being a ne'er-do-well. Is it not going to let me save? Can I quick save? You cannot save your game right now. Okay, I'm not going to try to be a ne'er-do-well until it lets me save the goddamn game. Iron Dagger, Short Blade. Okay. So I'm starting with a Short Blade. And let me go ahead and equip. Thank you for letting me know. Let me change that real quick. I forgot to update. Alright, that should update now. Alright, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Marcus, for letting me know that. It all should be updated now. Note to Hriskar. Who's this? Hriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Hriskar. I should actually get a notebook because this game requires that you, from time to time, make notes. Not every quest is explicit. And so sometimes I'm just going to have to write things down, which is okay with me. Let me use the back half of this. Okay. So I don't even know if Hriskar is important, but he was asked to sharpen this knife. Maybe he could be of use to me. And the one writing the letter, sharpened dagger. And then the writer is Gansiel. Gansiel asked Hriskar to sharpen the dagger. Okay. This note I can actually take, which I'll probably get rid of. It has a value of 1. Maybe I can just sell it for 1 gold piece. Maybe a merchant won't even want that item, but you know, it's worth a shot. Really want to just steal shit right now. Okay. Oh, here's my world map. I'm gonna take that and just stretch her out. Local. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna grab everything from this. This is a pretty good item. Engraved Ring of Healing. It's a healing spell, basically. Paper basket. I used to just take everything in these games. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm only going to take things of actual value. Why would a thief just fill his pockets with junk? Okay. So, wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's my release identification. Oh, I want to equip this ring. So, now the ring is on my spell and skills list. Also have Beast Tongue. Command a creature 5 level... Command creature 5 levels for 600 seconds on target. I have no idea how that's actually going to work, but that can be one of my active abilities / spells. And let me see. I know there's like a... Okay, so I can use the plus and minus keys. Can I do that on the number pad as well? No. Okay, so I can use the plus and minus keys to switch between those 2 spells. Those help me cycle. Okay, so if I'm hurting, I'll use that. I'll try to. There's a mob very early on that I can test the Beast Tongue on, see if it works.
Your papers, please.
My papers. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celius Agravius. But my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Morrowind? Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. What duties? This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Cassius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Cassius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. Okay. Alright, he gave me the goods. I'm just gonna move on. I don't feel any need to ask him any more information. And if I press J, I can look at my quests. My orders are to go to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district and report to a man named Cassius Cosades. To find out where he lives, I should ask in Balmora at the Corner Club South Wall. When I find Cassius Cosades, or Caius, I said that wrong several times, Caius Cosades, I must give him a package of documents and wait for further orders. Let's have a look. Package directions. Oh, shit. Trying to get used to these fucking controls again. Wait, how do I... Directions... Do I have to... Oh, yeah, I have to drag it to my character to read it. Apollo, you have been given these directions and a package of documents. Do not show them to anyone. Do not attempt to read the documents in the package. The package has been sealed, and your tampering will be discovered and punished. Follow these directions. Proceed to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district. Report to a man named Caius Cosades. He will be your superior and patron. You will follow his orders. His residence is not known, but ask at the corner club called Southwall. People there will know where to find Caius Cosades. When you report to Caius Cosades, deliver the package of documents to him and wait for further orders. Remember, you owe your life and freedom to the Emperor. Serve him well, and you will be rewarded. Betray him, and you will suffer the fate of all traitors. Okay, so apparently, and this is a good point to save, Hollow the Thief. Thief. I before E, except after C. Okay. So since I've never actually... I'm gonna just see what happens when I open the package. Okay, it's written in a foreign language or a ciphered language. So, that isn't of any valuable to me. I'm just gonna turn that back. Okay, so I don't want to get in trouble with authority. That is not what I want to do. As a thief, I should be undercover, doing my best to avoid attention. Also, sneaking is going to be very important, and therefore I'm going to be moving slow most of the time. I don't even know what's up here, but I'm just going to explore. Oh, it's the lighthouse. Oh, hi there. I'm Thavir Vidrano. Welcome to Scenic Satanin, Gateway to Morrowind. Are you looking for something in particular, or do you want a little advice? How about a little advice? Best bet if you're new here is to hook up with one of the Imperial guilds, Fighters Guild or Mages Guild. It's not what you know, it's who you know. You'll get discounts on training and services, and if you need work, they know where to find it. Why, thank you.
Outlander.
Alright, well, don't question me on what I want. I'm just having a look around. Alright, I'm gonna be a little sneaky here. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry. Okay, that's a book. grief. Well, it's in a nice little container, so sure. Might be able to sell that for something. Jesus. Okay, you just need to stop hitting the wrong button. Alright, let's travel up to the lighthouse and just get a look at everything. So, this is... Oh, shit. I'm about to go over the edge if I'm not careful. Okay, so I got my little dagger. Alright. Well, since I've got acrobatics, I just want to test. Okay. Oh, I can already tell I need to make a change here. Controls. So, spacebar is activate. I'm going to change that to E, and then jump is going to be spacebar instead. Okay. Now, I know leveling up acrobatics means I need to be skipping and hopping all over the damn place. Now, what kind of thief do I want to be? Do I want to be a rob from the rich, give to the poor type of thief, or a total fucking scoundrel, steal whatever I can from anyone? What do you think, Marticus? Oh. Robin Hood is boring. Okay. I can do that. Now, I'm going to be hard-pressed to just steal from people who are just staring at me, so I need to figure out a way to actually get around people. And in broad daylight, that's probably not going to happen. Let's see here. Do I have money? I do have a little... Oh, yeah, I do have a little bit of pocket money. So... Jesus. What is over here? Since this is an excise warehouse... That door is locked. I would need to lockpick it. That's one skill I don't have in my repertoire that maybe I should have tried to pick up. But maybe I can just learn it. So the rich and give to the poor, you're making the poor rich and the rich poor. That's a good point. That's a good point. Why am I gonna make the poor rich if I can make myself rich instead? So that's what I'm primarily gonna do. I'm just gonna be an all-out scoundrel here, taking from anyone and everyone. It's gonna be very hard, I think, to steal from shops.
The best values in town.
That's good. Welcome to Aurel's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions? Our most popular scrolls? What can I do with persuasion? Let's see. Let's admire him. See, admire fail. Show respect, wood elf. Do not flatter me. Okay, so not gonna try to win him over in any way. I'm gonna try to barter with him. And since I have a higher skill with hand-to-hand, I'm gonna get a fist weapon. Let's see here. Doesn't he have a Kestis or something? Chitin dagger. What kind of dagger am I? I'm using an iron dagger. About 4 to 5 damage. That's 3 to 3. Surely this guy has a fist weapon. Maybe I'll just be using a dagger to start and just use my bare hands if I have to. I thought this guy had a Kestis. In one of my previous, like, test plays, I thought I got a Kestis from somebody, but maybe I picked it up off of somebody. Maybe picked it off of an enemy that I killed. Okay. In that case, what does he have for light armor? Netch leather cuirass. Okay. Let's take that then. And he's offering to sell it for 36, but let's lowball the fuck out of him and see if he'll give it to me for 20. Alright. Just keep going up. Do 25. How about 26? How about 27? How about 28? How about 29? Okay, fine. 30? Alright, how about 32? Motherfucker. Alright, 34 it is. Okay. Don't need any of his spells. Just need the armor piece. Alright, so I have a chest piece. Let's have a look. Does it not show you the armor? I mean, the armor rating of the item is 5. But how do I know with my unarmored skill how much armor I actually... what my armor rating is of my unarmored parts? Okay, in any case, I know that my armor is at least 5 at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick save. I'm gonna keep hitting that wrong button until I learn the muscle memory. Okay. Let's go ahead and... well... anybody have back doors? No. How much money do I have left? 53. Let's see. Do I want to pay to take transport to Balmora, or do I just want to take the road? I think I'll take the road because I'm more likely to increase some skills. Quick save. Go into this house. Can I... I'm gonna just try to pickpocket. Well, he didn't notice. Anything of value? Scuttle. I don't know what... it says value 10. Scuttle. I'll take it.
That is quite enough, thief.
Oops. I don't want to get caught this early in the game. I'll accept my fate later, but right now I'm just testing to see what I can get away with. So even with his back turned, it's still going to be hard to steal. In most cases, I think walking into people's homes in broad daylight probably isn't going to be the right approach. So, okay, let's see, which way am I going? To Balmora... it's this way. Alright. And whenever I come up on enemies, I'll leave the mushrooms for now. I have very low skill in alchemy, so I don't think it's really going to be a huge benefit to me to at this stage in the game to worry about alchemy. I'm only level 1 anyway. So I'm gonna start skipping and hopping to raise my acrobat skill. And I know there's a fucking enemy around here somewhere, so as soon as I see him, I'm gonna start using sneak so that I can hopefully raise my sneak level. I'll sneak over this hill just in case there's a fucking worm on the other side. Bum. Sneak past the worm, sneak past the worm. Sneak past the worm, sneak past the worm. Sneak past the worm. I don't really want to get involved in combat at this stage. That would be a bad idea. Because even those little fuckers can be a problem. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I forgot to check the signs. More this way, yeah. Alright, once I put some distance between me and that worm, I'll start moving a little bit faster. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And I think, if I remember correctly, that you can actually see like how far along you are in certain. So like, oh yeah. So I actually gained some points toward leveling up sneak whenever I snuck past that worm, and that's shown by the progress bar here. And with athletics and acrobatics, it's the same kind of thing. When I'm running, I gain points toward athletics, and I have it set up so that I'm always running, I believe. And acrobatics when I'm jumping around, jumping long distances. If I drop from high places, that should all figure into acrobatics and the other one, athletics. And I can't let my fatigue go to 0 because then I will not gain any progress whatsoever. So in that sense, fatigue is like a currency for leveling up those things. So this is a village called Plegiad, I think. Plegiad, I don't know how to say it. I will be coming back here shortly, I think, because there's a quest to do just down the road. So, all right. Taking my scoundrel ass down the road. Balmora is this way. Keep going. It is a pretty game, even for its time. Like, I remember this game being fucking amazing whenever I was, like, 11 or 12. I was in high school, or not high school, I was in middle school when this game came out. And I was happy to play it because I had recently gotten a new computer, and this was one of the first games that I borrowed the game from a friend, and I think the friend didn't even like it in the first place, so I think I ended up inheriting the game anyway. Great game to play, but I never had the skill to really play it.
I will be happy to oblige.
Alright, let's talk to this lady here. I keep hitting the jump button when I mean this button. Begging your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? No, but... Yes, I was just walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf, a strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, And he talked to me for what seemed like forever. Jewels? What's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny. And I simply must see him again. His name? Nelos? Nelos Onmar? A name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me. Please, I cannot live without knowing if he could ever love me. I have nothing to offer you in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? I will try and find this man, if only for love's sake. Sure, I've got a little bit of a soft spot. I'll help her. Alright, for the sake of love, I'll go find this bandit. And plus, he intrigues me because he is of my trade. Okay, I need to cancel my running for a little bit because I'm starting to... Wait. Caps lock is the... Ah, no. This is the walk button. Okay. I've agreed to try and find the bandit Nelos Onmar to... Yeah, she believes he's in Pelegiad. Yeah, so this is the first quest where I have to double back and go to Pelegiad. And we'll go talk to the bandit and unite these lovers. These would-be lovers. And also, I'm gonna check. Let's see, where's my experience? Don't I have experience points or something? Level. Yeah, progress toward level increase. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna test, because I can't remember if I'll actually get experience for this or not. And if I do, great. I should get experience for it. I'm pretty sure you get experience for quests. So, in the early game, I'm gonna do simple quests that don't put me in danger. Sneak in here. Don't mind me, Argonian. Oh, okay. Let's see. Quick save. And of course, they notice me immediately. What happens? Can I has gold?
What's this? Thief!
Fuck. Reload. Okay, just testing the boundaries of what I can do. Okay, so if they're awake and they're in their house, they're probably not... They're probably going to notice me, so I'm not even going to try that. I have to try more sneaky means. Alright. That's the armorer. Oh, let me talk to the armorer real quick. They might actually have a fist weapon for me. Oh, game crash. Well, let's bring that back. Sorry about that. Go to my quick save. Why did my game crash just for running into the fucking... I hope that doesn't happen again. That's gonna be a real drawback for me if I can't just walk into these places. Okay. Quick save. Okay. I guess just it got hung up on that transition there. Alright, so there's a guard in here. There's no fucking way I'm gonna try to steal from anybody here. Hello, Apollo. I'm your Olernil, and this is the village of Pelegiad. A little piece of the Empire right here in the heart of the Dunmer East. Are you looking for someone in particular? Angoril of Volkelgard is the boss of Fort Pelagiad. Actually, I'm looking for someone more specific. Nelos Anmar. I've seen him around here. Quiet man, keeps to himself. Not too sure what he does, actually. Other folks might know more than I do, though. Might check in the tavern. They get all sorts of folks there. Okay. And let's barter. Let's see if he has a fist weapon for me. Doesn't... Oh. Excuse me, did I put... No, I don't... No. Wait. I don't want it. I don't want it. I messed... Hold on. Did I seriously just fucking buy that? Wait, where did this come from? Maury's left... Oh, no, that's the woman's glove. Never mind. I'm silly. Barter. So I'm an armorer. I should use repair tongs. Wait. Apprentice's armorer's hammer. And repair prongs, not tongs. I'll take one of each. I actually don't know how these work. I've never done this before, so I'll take one of each. And if they come in handy, great. And I'm going to try to barter him down a little bit. Let's see if he'll take the offer of 12. Nope. 14. Are you serious? What's the seller max? Oh, the seller max is way out of my range. Alright. Offer... Nope. 14. 15. 16 it is, okay. Man, it's harder to actually haggle people down. Quick save. Alright, there's no way that I can hide from that guy. Although if I sneak upstairs, maybe? Maybe I can avoid the law. Let's see, do I have anything... Is there anything up here of value? Soltrus, it has no value. Let me switch to first person mode. Now that Hackolo leaf has quite a bit more value. Let's see what happens when I try to take it. Okay. I have gone unnoticed. Do we have any expensive wines I can fence? I don't even know if I'll need to fence. I might just be able to sell it. Does it mark as stolen? I know Skyrim does that. It doesn't say that it was stolen, so maybe I can just... lock level 10. I need lockpicks. I'm gonna do a test here. See if I can just... Don't mind me, guard. I have done nothing wrong. Let's see if he will recognize that I have stolen from him. I don't buy that item. Okay, he will not buy it in the first place. Okay, but I did get away with taking it from him. So, off I go. Now, pickpocketing, that's another story. And I don't need to do that within range of any guards whatsoever. I will try to master pickpocketing though. quick save. Let's see what happens.
Beyond measure.
Oh, he noticed me. Nope. Just gonna.
Interesting.
Ah, here's Nellis Onmar. What's your question, stranger? Can I help you find your way around Pelagiad? Offer Maurice's glove. You have what? Oh, odd. She was a lovely young woman, but what would she want with a rogue like me? She is beautiful, though, and seemed sweet. For the first time in my life, I actually felt a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nellos. I must see her again. I won't forget this, friend. Not a problem.
What is this regarding, Osmond?
Alright. Alright, let's see what other valuables I can take from upstairs. Well, if I'm going to be noticed, that's going to be a problem. Let's see how my leveling is going. I haven't done anything yet to gain experience, but my acrobatics and athletics are coming along, and my sneak hasn't jumped yet because I haven't really snuck past anyone. I've only snuck past enemies. No, don't mind me. Wrong room. Alright.
I'm listening.
So let's go back to the lady.
There is someone out. You want something, friend?
And give the note from Nellos. And then we'll see if that gives me any actual experience. If it does, because she said she didn't have anything to give, so surely I'll get something in return for this. This kindness, you have a similar silhouette to Hank Hill. Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. That's a new one for me. When I was younger, people used to say I look like Kiefer Sutherland. I never saw it, but, you know. That boy ain't right. I do live in Texas, although I'm not from here. I'm from Kentucky. Alright, well, you know, since she don't mind being stolen from, let's see if... Nope. She noticed me immediately. I'm not a very good thief yet. Note from Nellos. He gave you a letter to give to me? Wonderful. Thank you so. Thank you so. I knew that he cared. You know, you didn't have to do all this for me, and I really appreciate it. You're really a wonderful person. You should visit my friend Emiset Brachus. These names. In Tel Arun. She's a wonderful person, and I think the two of you would get along famously. Your journal has been updated. So that tells, anytime I get a journal update, that means I've got a new quest. But if I find information that doesn't say that, I'll make sure to write it down. Bobby, that boy ain't right. I'm an American. I shall use my credit card to purchase propane. Oh, man. It's been so long since I've seen King of the Hill. It's a great show. Oh, I wanted to check if I actually gained experience. What the hell did I gain from that? Other than doing a kind thing for a strange lady. Alright. Since I got nothing in return, that'll affect my decisions as a thief going forward. Alright. Time to be a downright scoundrel. I think this is the right way, heading toward Balmora. And I'm going to try to sneak past another monster that's coming up. I'm going to quick save just in case. Get some fatigue back. I am in Noah. Noah? People always say they grew up in the streets. I grew up in Morrowind as an outlander. Fantastic. Do. Skip and a hop for athletics and acrobatics. Alright, I think I'm getting... Yeah, I have to go up this hill, I believe. And thank you, Maeve, for joining, by the way. Forgot to say. Let's see if I can level up my sneak a little bit going up this hill in anticipation of a worm or two. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Oh. Gotta stay still. Sneak. Gotta move by. Is he actually gonna... Well. Oh, okay. Sweet! Get by there. I am going the right way, aren't I? Well, I'm gonna find out. That's a rat. Should be able to find sign. Yeah, there's a sign. Okay. The icon in the lower left shows that I'm actively sneaking, which is important to note. Fuck. Balmora. Yeah, it's this way. Sneak past the rat. Don't want to engage in combat this early in the game. Let's see how that's affecting my... Okay, my sneak... I am getting points toward leveling up sneak, so that's good. My hands are sweating even though I've barely begun this game. Just trying to get... I'm gonna quick save here. Balmora's this way. Sneak. I don't know what other mobs I might encounter at night. Magic exploit. I know there's a lot of exploits in this game, but I'm actually gonna try to play it straight. So I won't be utilizing any exploits, although if it involves, like you say, drinking a whole bunch of Sujama, I might do that. Murder hobo for the win! That is always a good way to play a game like this. I'm gonna rob people for the most part. I want to try to cap my pickpocket. Wait, do I have pickpocket? Did I forget to set that skill? Or is that a... Well, I might have to acquire some skills whenever I join the Thieves Guild later on. I am not the. I'm by far not an expert at building characters. I get overwhelmed by this. So, 'tis what it is. I'm gonna level up some acrobatics. Start playing it when you were 4? That's early to get started on a game like this, but I commend you for that. I'm honestly surprised that Morrowind could hold the attention of a 4-year-old. Although the exploration is like, I mean, that would be a fucking amazing for any kid. I know that I could not have played a game like this at that age unless I had like my mom or dad guiding me. I imagine you had someone sitting with you? Alright, let's try to... No guidance! Well, wow. Then you were probably a smart kid. Southwall Corner Club, here we are.
I'm listening.
Okay.
It suffers wounds.
I keep hitting the jump button whenever I mean to use the activate button. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Thieves Guild? Why? I would very much love to join the Thieves Guild. You look like you may have some skill. You want to join? Or maybe you want to know what we're all about. Yeah, let me in. You are now a toad in the Thieves Guild. Welcome, Brother Apollo. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do. And when you think you're ready for advancement, if you have a price on your head, there are those you can talk to as well. Let's have a look at the jobs. A good friend of Habasi wants a diamond. Nalkaria, the alchemist, has diamonds. Ooh. A friend wants a diamond from Habasi. Nalkaria of Whitehaven had diamonds last time Habasi sniffed out her store. Bring Habasi a diamond. Her shop is on the northwest side of town. Go across the river, turn right, and keep going. Maeve, we've all got our gifts. All right. I gotta internalize these directions. Go across the river, turn right, keep going. If you reach the temple, turn left. Okay. Before I begin the main quest, I'm going to take a detour for the Thieves Guild. Go across the river. It's also stuck with the original Xbox for so long. I cannot imagine playing this game on Xbox. I'm sure they made it work, but holy crap. Shit, I already forgot what fucking Habasi said. Is it in my journal? Her shop is on the... Thank God. Northwest side of town, go across the river, turn right, keep going. If you reach the temple, turn left. Okay, left at the temple. Oh, that's a bummer. Is this the temple? That's not the temple. Where's the temple? Is that the temple? I guess that's the temple. It looks temple-like. It's got a dome on it. Alright, let's just go up these stairs. I might have gone too far. Let me just verify. I need to understand the lay of the land here anyway. Ah, that is the temple. Okay. So is this the person I need to get the diamonds from? 8 plates. The razor hold. Nalcaria of Whitehaven. Her shop is Nalcaria. They didn't tell me the name of the shop, unless Whitehaven is the name of the shop, but it might not be. 8 plates might be the one. Hold on, let me see who the shop proprietor is here. This is probably not it. I am bad with directions. It's a smaller shop. Okay. So probably one that doesn't have a second floor. Bookseller. Mages Guild. I've probably gone too far, haven't I? Let's start over. Acrobatics, level up, woo! It's right across from 8 plates. Oh, okay. Thank you. Wait. Right across from 8 plates. I hear you. I hear you. I read that to mean this way, but all right, I'm gonna go in here just to make sure. No, no, I'm in the wrong place. I told you I'm bad with directions. It's a similar shape. Here we go. Of Whitehaven. Ah, excellent. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Quick save. Thank you for your help, Maeve. Alright, so this person's an alchemist, and I'm looking for a diamond. There's a guard right there, so I'm not going to try. Oh god, I hope it's upstairs. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere up here, right? They just wouldn't make this terribly hard, would they? And I don't have any lockpicks, so if this requires... Oh, there's a diamond right next to her. Fuck. I'm just take this because it has some value. That has no value. Alright, so I have to somehow get past her. Alright, so I see the sneak icon showing up. I'm gonna quick save. This might take a try or two. I swear, if she... That would be hilarious.
How interesting.
Oh, no, I almost had it. Hold on. I could do this. Pretend you saw nothing. Fuck. Fuck. Reload. God damn it. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit. Oh, chameleon. Yeah, that's... Do I have... Wait, do I have chameleon? Is that a spell? I'm assuming that's a spell. I don't have any such thing. Oh, okay, so that's how I gain levels. I increase a skill that is associated with a certain attribute. So I leveled up acrobatics earlier, so I got a point in strength. And so once I hit 10 points, I'll level up. Gotta buy it from a mage. Okay. Let's go to the Mages Guild real quick. I've already lost my sense of direction. I know I passed the Mages Guild. Hold on. This is why I have a map. Mages Guild right there. I wish I could just mark it on my map. Okay, so turn around, go this way, Mages Guild. Okay. Yeah. Join the Mage Guild, grab... Can you join more than one guild? I guess you can, but I never thought about that. For some reason, I assumed that I could just... I had to settle on one. Stuff from their goodie chest, and then you can sell for coins. Sweet. Okay, quick save. Do you want to join the Mages Guild? Yes, you look like the sword we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? Why, yes. You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you are ready, you can ask me about an advancement in the guild. Alright, so for the time being, I'll... quick save. I'm going to be using quick save a lot. Supply chest. Ooh! Yoink. 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 Yoink it all. Wait, what is this? Oop. Special Flora of Tamriel. By Hardin the Herbalist. Okay. As fun as I think it would be to read these books, I'm not going to read the books. Not right now. Unless anyone finds that actually riveting to listen to me read pages and pages of books, which I do actually plan to read books on stream, but the public domain kind on different streams when I don't feel like playing video games. But this is not the time to read stories.
Yes?
Right. I agree. Okay. Wait. I was looking for someone to sell me chameleon. Barter. Chameleon's a spell, right? Not a potion or anything like that? The Doze Charm. Scroll of Celerity. That actually sounds pretty good, but I'm not going to use my money on that. Not today. Shit, I can't afford any of this. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Of course. What may I do for you? What was that?
Just pretend I wasn't here. Let me see if I can, like... I'm, like, right in front of her. Oh, and that's locked anyway. I can't use that yet.
Of course. What?
Leave me alone. Okay, so that's just there. Did the person downstairs also sell stuff? I actually didn't check. Spells. What's your rank, Apollo? No, sorry, later perhaps when you're a higher rank, but not now. What duties can I do for the Mages Guild? I don't have duties for a associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Let's go downstairs. I didn't check downstairs. The inner sanctum of the Mages Guild. Let's see, what do we have down here? An oath is an oath.
I greet you as a friend.
Leave me alone. You didn't see me. They keep clearing their throats. Killing someone who attacks you first is legal in Morrowind, so remember, you can tick off people to the point they will attack. Now that's an interesting point. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm not currently sneaking. Oh. Spells? Oh, okay. She actually has spells. But she doesn't have chameleon. Okay. Not from you, apparently.
You need something.
House of Troubles. Ajir. Oh, this is the person who could give me some duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you, but Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. I can tell. Okay, good to know. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Rusala, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Fascia. Ajira knows you can find all these in the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is go south along the river Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Okay. Gotta gather some mushrooms. Let's see. Do you have anything you can sell me? Scrolls or anything? Restore intelligence. Night Eye. That's a good one. If I ever go into dark places. Okay. I wonder if they will. Hold on. Before I commit to selling stolen goods. I don't buy that item. Okay, but you'll buy this one. Oh, you won't buy that one either, huh? So, is it implied to them that I'm selling stolen goods, or do I have to sell to a fence? Okay, great. Yeah, noted. I will not sell back to people I stole from. There was one shop owner that didn't seem to notice, or he didn't, or he said he wouldn't buy it. In any case, spells. Oh, that's good to know. The ones shown in gold are actually the ones that I can afford. Those I will consider later.
Is there something you need?
Greetings.
All right. I'm gonna try to maybe brute force it a little bit if I can't get a chameleon spell. Also, Maeve, here's a question. For items like this, is it super specific who will buy these from me? Like, do I have to sell it to a magic seller or an alchemist? Or does it matter who I sell it to? I mean, a lot of them will tell me anyway, I don't buy that item. I don't buy that item. Come on. Okay, he's an armorer. I guess he won't want any of my garbage. I'm learning. Let's see here. All right, let's go back to the what's her face from Whitehaven. There's specific shops and then there's pawn shops. Okay. Noted. Don't notice me.
Oh, interesting. A tourist.
Don't. Pawn shop near the Mages Guild. Okay.
The indignity of it all.
Oh, I skilled up the sneak. Okay. Shit. Alright, fuck it. I'll come back here with Chameleon, I think. Maybe. I got it! Fuck yes! Alright. Right? Let me see if I can do something about that. Lay ban. Okay. Yeah, no advertising on my channel. One thing that I'm going to be doing, you know, if people start to like what I do and, you know, this is something that I start doing regularly, then I'm never going to advertise. If I ever ask for support, it's not going to be from advertisers, it's going to be from viewers. I'm simply not comfortable with advertising. The way I look at it, I'm here for myself, and the only one that I'm going to promote is me. Unless it's for like some sort of good cause, I probably won't promote it. Shoutouts? What do you mean by shoutouts? Shoutouts to other channels, or what do you mean?
What's this all about?
Yes?
Warm greetings.
You found a diamond for Habasi. Yes, I have. You have a diamond for Habasi? Yes, here it is. Yes, a diamond. Habasi will take care of everything. Habasi cannot pay you until Habasi's friend pays Habasi. But Habasi has this potion to give you. Exclusive invisibility has been added to your inventory. Ching. Friends of the channel, and they usually shout you out too. It's good for channel growth. I appreciate that advice. Thank you, Maeve. Okay. All right, let's go forward with the main quest. Let's talk to the proprietor. Caius Cosatus. That old sugar tooth. I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. He'll know. Bacola Closius.
Why is my friend here?
Yes?
See any?
How can I help you?
Good day, I'm Bacola Closius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds. I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help you. Caius Cosaris. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper, to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. Thank you, Maeve, for joining. You have a good one. Thank you, Bacola. Let's see if you'll take some of my potions. Except for my invisibility potion, I'm keeping that. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes! He's got a total of 500 gold, so... Yes! Okay. Alrighty. So, case. Thank you, Mardicus. You have a good one as well. That old sugar tooth. Journal. Still bed investigations. Then right up the stairs, left at the top of the stairs, and down at the end of the street. Man. Close. Okay. Man, my memory sucks, especially since it's getting late. Holy shit. Right. Okay. Right at the top of the stairs. Then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street. Okay.
What is this about?
Quick save. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosatus, but what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosatus? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is Apollo, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yes. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Apollo? Regrettably, yes. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Apollo. Now, you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers. Now, if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. You get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or spell, and second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Your journal has been updated. Ready for your orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabulus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Neravarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first. Probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabulus and report back to me. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education, and I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Very good.
abiding citizen.
All right. So I'm now a member of the Blades. I'm a member of the Thieves Guild. I'm a member of the Mages Guild. I'm going to save it here. And we will end there. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Y'all have a good evening.